Morning, Steve Ray in Chicago with my morning grain comments. Well, it's raining here in Chicago, and it's still, the grains are a weather market, and we're still having kind of a conflict between the European model, which is drier than the American model. As a reminder, the European model comes out twice a day, 4 a.m. and 4 p.m., and the American model comes out 4 times a day, midnight, 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. So the markets are trying to focus on those time frames to see any particular changes. Overnight, we had some rains across parts of eastern Dakotas, Minnesota, and into Wisconsin and northern Illinois, and it's raining on LaSalle Street currently in northern Illinois. Elsewhere, the rains were not as good. The outlook for the next 2 weeks suggests that we'll continue to see rains in the areas that are getting rain and dryness in the areas that have been dry. We expect that on Monday the crop conditions should decline, and that's beginning to be people looking at a little bit smaller crop. The problem is the crop may not get any smaller, or the slow export demand may not justify higher prices, just like the smaller crop could provide a little bit higher floor in the fall prices than what we were expecting earlier. Export sales supposed to be in the 300,000 to 600,000 tons in wheat, maybe 100 to 300,000 tons of old crop beans, but new crop beans could be 1.3 to 1.8 million tons due to the contracts the Chinese signed last week in Iowa. And as far as corn is concerned, maybe the 500 to 600,000 ton area, but we continue to see declining corn export demand due to the competition out of South America. It was interesting that one grain commercial came out earlier today talking about a challenging situation, restructuring, trying to cut costs, and pointed out that South American farmers have been a reluctant seller, which is hurting their margins. We would expect that down the road, the market's going to try to figure out this trading range that we're going to be in, unless there's a bigger weather problem in August for the U.S. crops. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.